Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into one of the most unique and captivating vehicles of the year. The 2025 Morgan Supersport 500, a car that refuses to conform to modern automotive trends. The Supersport 500 is a bold homage to vintage craftsmanship while pushing the envelope of what a lightweight performance car can be in this era. If you thought handcrafted vehicles had become relics of the past, Morgan is here to challenge that notion with an aggressive blend of nostalgia, precision engineering, and adrenaline-pumping performance. From the moment you lay eyes on it, the Supersport 500 commands attention. Its aesthetic isn't about futuristic sharp lines or aggressive aero packages. Instead, it leans heavily into the brand's rich heritage. But this time, there's a sharper edge. The front is where the character begins. The oval grille, delicately surrounded by a brushed aluminum trim, evokes a sense of elegance. Yet there's menace in its minimalism. The round LED headlamps, a subtle nod to Morgan's classic models, are integrated with modern DRL halos, offering a contrast between the old-world silhouette and current-day tech. Moving to the side, the car's proportions tell a story of purpose. The long bonnet, short rear overhang, and the tapering rear fenders give it that unmistakable roadster profile. The aluminum body panels, meticulously hand-finished, show a level of craftsmanship that mass-produced sports cars simply can't replicate. You'll notice the exposed side exhausts a clue to the engine's raw power and the car's unfiltered nature. The 18-inch wire-spoke wheels, paired with performance tires, complete the side view with a vintage modern aesthetic that just works. Swing around to the back, and you're met with a clean, taut design. Twin exhausts are mounted low and wide, accentuating the vehicle's stance. The slim taillights, subtly integrated into the rear curves, give it a refined finish, without drawing unnecessary attention. What's missing? A huge spoiler or diffuser, because this car isn't about chasing down lap times on a track, it's about connection, feel, and visceral driving pleasure. Climbing into the interior, you immediately realize that Morgan hasn't followed the digital overload trend. This is an analog sanctuary. The dash is leather-wrapped, the toggle switches are milled from aluminum, and the wooden inlays are finished by hand. Everything you touch feels genuine and intentional. The seats' racing-style buckets with Alcantara inserts offer just enough support without sacrificing comfort. There's a small LCD cluster that provides the essentials, but most of your interaction with the car is through mechanical feedback, the gated shifter, the hydraulic steering, and the physicality of each control. But don't let the vintage looks fool you under the hood. The Supersport 500 is a beast in disguise. Powering this lightweight machine is a naturally aspirated 5.0-liter V8, sourced and tuned in collaboration with BMW's M Division. It delivers a punchy 500 horsepower, pushing a car that weighs just under 1,000 kilograms. That's an insane power-to-weight ratio, and it translates to an experience that's both thrilling and intimate. 0 to 60 comes in just 3.4 seconds. But it's not just about the numbers. It's the way the power builds, the sound of the engine roaring through those side pipes, and the immediacy of every response that sets this car apart. The 6-speed manual transmission is a dream to work with. Each shift is a mechanical event. No rev-matching gimmicks, no paddle shifters, just pure driver engagement. Suspension-wise, Morgan has developed a double wishbone setup that's more refined than anything we've seen from them before. It's firm, as expected, but not punishing. There's enough compliance to make spirited drives on mountain roads exhilarating rather than exhausting. And with no driver aids beyond basic ABS and traction control, you're in full command, a refreshing rarity in today's automotive world. Pricing starts at around $180,000. And with options, it can climb to about $200,000. Now, that's a serious sum for a 2-seater roadster with no infotainment system or electronic nannies. But here's the thing, this isn't meant to be your daily commuter. It's a statement piece, a celebration of mechanical purity in a digital age. And considering the level of craftsmanship, the limited production run, and the sheer uniqueness of the driving experience, it begins to make sense. If you're in the market for a car that connects you directly to the road, that makes you feel every corner, every gear shift, every surge of acceleration, the Morgan Supersport 500 should absolutely be on your radar. It's not for everyone, and it's not trying to be. It's for the purists, the romantics, to the drivers who want to feel alive behind the wheel. That said, there are a few things to consider. It's not ideal for city driving or long-haul comfort. There's little in terms of modern connectivity, no touchscreens, no driver assistance tech. And for taller drivers, the cabin might feel a bit cramped. But if you're buying this car, chances are you already know what you're getting into. And those quirks are part of the charm. So, final thoughts, the 2025 Morgan Supersport 500 isn't just a car, it's a time machine fused with a rocket. It asks you to drive with intention, to enjoy the journey rather than rush to the destination. In a world filled with increasingly similar tech-heavy vehicles, this one dares to be different. And that's exactly why it stands out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this in-depth look at the Morgan Supersport 500, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more reviews like this, and drop a comment. Would you own a car like this in today's world? Until next time, stay curious, stay passionate, and keep driving.